Hollywood's beloved Dwight Schrute might be trading his beet farm for something far more profound, helping people transition from life to death. In a stunning revelation that has fans questioning everything they thought they knew about their favorite comedic actor, Rainn Wilson dropped a bombshell during his Wednesday, September 3rd appearance on Late Night with Seth Meyers. The 59-year-old star casually mentioned that he's seriously considering walking away from his acting career entirely to pursue an occupation that most people have never even heard of. As my celebrity star is fading, and that's perfectly fine with me, I'm thinking about leaving acting behind. Wilson confessed with surprising candidness. There's this incredibly meaningful profession called a death doula, and it's capturing my heart in ways I never expected. But here's where it gets fascinating and potentially controversial. Wilson, who regularly explores spiritual themes on his Soul Boom podcast, believes that death isn't an ending, but rather a beautiful beginning. He explained to the 51-year-old host that death doulas function similarly to pregnancy doulas, except they're guiding people through a completely different type of birth. Think about it this way, Wilson elaborated, his voice taking on an almost reverent tone. We're talking about a birth into whatever comes next in our existence. I wholeheartedly believe that the human soul continues its journey far beyond our physical, material world. And honestly, most major world religions share this perspective. The former Office star painted a picture that might challenge how Western society typically approaches mortality. He described the role as being present to shepherd someone with genuine beauty, profound respect, and absolute dignity as they transition from this life into the next. But it doesn't stop there. Death doulas also help families navigate this transition, assist people in defining the legacy they want to leave behind, and create meaningful ways to honor what Wilson calls a painful transition that our Western culture often pretends doesn't exist. And this is the part most people miss about death work. It's not all darkness and sorrow. When Meyers observed that death doulas help remove the terror from dying and transform it into a peaceful experience, Wilson's eyes lit up as he added, "There's actually tremendous hope you can offer people in this role." The actor, whose home suffered severe damage in California's devastating wildfires last year, continued with genuine enthusiasm. "You can bring so much meditation and contemplation. That's the word I was searching for. Into this entire process. It's not exactly celebratory, but you can absolutely create a sacred, healing environment where families can mourn authentically, grieve fully, celebrate meaningfully, and contemplate this next mysterious chapter together." Here's where the conversation took an interesting turn. Meyers, clearly not ready to lose Wilson from the entertainment world, suggested a compromise that many fans are probably hoping for. "I'd really love to see you continue doing both. I don't think you should abandon one pursuit for the other. Honestly, I believe you'd excel at both simultaneously." Wilson's gracious response left the door open, but his passion for death doula work was unmistakable. The timing of this revelation couldn't be more intriguing. Wilson's late-night appearance occurred just one day before The Paper, the highly anticipated Office spin-off, premiered on Peacock on September 4th. While Wilson won't be reprising his iconic Dwight Schrute role in this new series, his former Dunder Mifflin colleague Oscar Nunez revealed something that perfectly captures Wilson's character. He was the very first person to detect that a spin-off was being developed. Naturally, Rainn Wilson is always the person who discovers things first. The 66-year-old Nunez shared exclusively with the Post. He keeps his finger firmly on the pulse of whatever's happening. "I'm pretty sure he was the first one asking, is something big going on here?" But here's where it gets controversial. Wilson wasn't invited to participate in The Paper, and his response last November revealed both disappointment and loyalty. "I honestly can't figure out how Dwight would realistically travel from Scranton to wherever they're filming in the Midwest," he told Cinema Blend with characteristic honesty. However, if Greg Daniels wants me involved in any capacity, I'm absolutely willing to contribute. Then came the confession that might break fans' hearts, but I have to admit, I'm genuinely sad that they're abandoning Scranton. So here's the million-dollar question that's dividing fans and sparking heated debates across social media. Is Rainn Wilson making a brilliant move by potentially transitioning from comedy to death work, or is Hollywood losing one of its most authentic voices? Some argue that his spiritual journey and desire to help people through life's most challenging transition represents the ultimate evolution of his career. Others insist that his comedic talents are too valuable to lose to such a niche profession. What do you think? Should Wilson follow his heart into death doula work, even if it means saying goodbye to the entertainment industry that made him famous? Or is there something almost selfish about celebrities abandoning the platforms that could influence millions in favor of helping individuals one at a time? And let's be honest, doesn't part of this feel like Wilson might be running away from a fading Hollywood career rather than running toward a spiritual calling? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Are you team death doula or team keep acting? Because this decision might reveal more about our society's values than we're comfortable admitting.